Miss Dickey was everything a good teacher should be. Clever, committed, and caring. Miss Dickey... Lorna's tragic death is a terrible blow for the school and for each one of us personally. And we should remember her today as someone very, very special.
Sir? All right, sir?
Do you know the thing that Lorna wanted above all else? It's for you all to do well at your GCSEs. So let's do that for her, yeah?
Smile, please. Nice smile. Smile, please. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you.
Well, it's nice to be giving something back to the community.
A big day for you, Mr. Rimmer. First step towards the new Roger Aspinall Academy. So has Mr. Aspinall handed over the cheque?
Now, son, you don't got to worry about Mr. Aspinall's cheque. In fact, why don't you meet him? Would you take him over?
Who's Captain America?
Jerry Preston. Roger's told me a lot of good things about you, Jack Rimmer, and your people here at Waterloo Road.
How do you know Roger?
I just bought his company.
What are you talking about?
What about the Academy?
Oh, easy, guys. United Creation of Sciences, UCOS, is a global operation. Priority number 1, education.
With Jerry's backing, the Academy's never been more certain.
The DFES are going to have something to say about that. You can't just have people buying Academy bids.
UCOS are perfectly legitimate guarantors for the costs. Do feel free to check that with the DFES, though.
Give me your hand, Miss Campbell. Come on, let's all take hands. Take hands! This is Jerry Preston down here with the good people of Waterloo Road in England. We've got big things planned here, Lord. And I'm beseeching you to throw us down a blessing on this site. Amen.
Amen. Amen. We'll be dropping by the school. Have a look at this healthy eating initiative of yours.
I'm going to be seeing a whole lot more of you folks later on.
Can't get it into my head that I'm not going to see her again. She should walk through that door now, banging on about some new initiative to turn the kids onto Shakespeare.
We would have been there for her. You do think she knew that, don't you?
I hope so. I've just got to believe that she knew exactly what she was doing. And that's how she wanted it to be.
Mm.
We've got to hang on to that. Liz. I'll see you at break. Busy. Don't you think that I did that because I'm gutted or that I've barely slept since Lorna?
Don't tell me what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, just happened that...
Oh, for crying out loud, Tom, I don't want you to be sorry. I still love you.
Do you? Marry me.
On it, Jem. We've got company.
Now, what can we get you, Mr. Rimmer?
Come on, shift it. I banned that muck from the canteen. I'll not have it out here.
We're free to go where we please. We're stopping here.
Well, he'll be in breach of his ASBO then, won't he? Shall I call the cops?
Call him. But his ASBO were lifted last week.
I lost my sense of direction, Mr. Rimmer, but I've found it now.
And I don't think there's no laws against selling kids what they want to eat.
So, what do you want? Bacon butty or a burger?
You think you're going to flog that muck here?
You're beginning to get on my nerves, mate.
Not a hope in hell. Not with the food we're serving inside, and it's flaming cheaper and all.
Oi! Good ketchup, that is.
Three settings and a burger van. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, we've had a bag of laughs this morning.
Jack, have you heard of this United Creation of Scientists?
No, I haven't, but I'll have my broker check them out.
Look, if Aspinall wants to sell his business, then fine, but this is our school.
He's building it. He's not buying it.
Sure it's not the same thing?
Well, the commitment certainly seems to be there. And so's the money, if the limit's any indication.
He had us praying in the middle of a field.
His style's not exactly C of E, but there's nothing wrong with a school built on solid values.
Religious values. What happens if it's not your religion?
Look, Andrew's right. We could have the best funded academy in the country. So just deal with the praying thing.
Andrew's right. Ah, what a wonderful sound that has.
Don't hear it very often, do you?
Jack, I've had the worst half-term ever. Just waiting for the phone to ring. Hoping that you'd call me and you didn't.
What's to say?
That you miss me. Or that you've had time to think and you know that none of it mattered.
Do you know what I did? I'm awake. I sat there wondering how if this was nothing, then why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't.
You didn't. And now every day I have to look at that smug little... him knowing he was there first with you. A schoolboy.
I didn't know he was at school.
I don't want to hear it.
It was in the bar. I thought he was at... Jack, Brett's not going to say anything.
He's here. That's enough.
If it makes you feel any better, I feel like a total prat as well.
This isn't right. Well, we're dressed like an allotment and Lorna's only just died.
I know. I suppose we just have to think about the reasons why we're doing it. Come on, just let's get it over with.
Never thought I'd fall for a carrot.
Glad to see you keeping your spirits up.
Come on. We've got a generation to save.
Well, it's not exactly buzzing, is it?
Right. Come on. How do I look?
Quite cute, actually.
Right. Come on, you lot. Forget your cola drinks. Who's for a mango smoothie?
Come and have a try.
Pudding is this. Fill your boots. What?
Oh, that's well, Rent. I'll stick to the cola.
Oh, what? And end up looking like that? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Come on. Have a try. You'll love it. Very good for you.
Mum, what are you doing?
I thought it brought out the colour in my eyes. Can I have a word with you? Here you go. How would you feel if me and Tom got back together and, possibly got married? Please tell me the truth, because I won't do anything that's going to hurt you.
Just tell us you're not getting married like that.
Tell your mates, come lunchtime, we're doing burgers, yeah?
It's all right, Maxim. Your ball's over now.
Serious?
I can come and pick you up after school if you want.
I'll have one of them buns and a packet of them crisps when you've got a minute. I can't go out with you, I'm not allowed. Haydock will go nuts.
You're not still with her. I mean, I thought you was in a home.
Yeah, she's living with Haydock now. Everything's gone good for her. Now you're not around and she's off the gear, so do on Lewis.
And I made up for you. I knew you'd kick it if you tried.
You're the one that got her on it. Come on, Maxie.
Oh, Janice, can't you just get your own girlfriend? Look, I just sort of start seeing you again. I mean, I'm working 4 nights a week at the restaurant. I've got money. I can treat you.
Yeah, treat it like dirt. Come on. See you around you.
We're going to be putting them charms to good use, Lewis.
Whoa! What's this?
Miss, the juice didn't really fill me up. It's nice and everything, but...
Right, but where'd you get them from?
Van outside.
OK. But pretend this didn't happen.
What are you doing here, Mrs. Seddon?
Like I said to Rimmer, I go where I like.
You got a problem with that? Yeah. Shut up! I do as it goes. We're running a healthy eating initiative. We ban junk food.
Well, you haven't banned me, have you? Last time I looked, it were a free country. Right, who wants a donut? Get 'em out the fryer, Lewis.
That's pure fat and sugar. You can't feed our kids that.
You're not my teacher, so don't you tell us what to do. Right.
Tom, don't stoop to his level. Look, come on, you lot. Unless you want your arteries to end up looking like this. Yes. See? So come on, this way.
Right, as of now, donuts are half price. 20p!
Why are you here? You could get into any school, any college. This place doesn't challenge you. I mean, you spend most of your time taking the mick out of it.
I'm an attainment target for the others. I take it this isn't about my education.
Jack's finished with me.
He's a jerk anyway.
Yeah, well, he's a jerk who can't see beyond his hurt ego right now. So all the time you're here, playing on your computer, being sulky with your teachers, he's not going to get past it, is he?
You want me to leave? Why don't you leave? Go and get another job.
Because it's not me I want him to forget.
Oh, very secretive. You look like you're struggling there. What is it, a love letter?
Could be.
Yeah, well, I was actually hoping that it was a letter to your local MP complaining about Jerry Preston.
It isn't.
I tell you, I've got such a bad feeling about him. I mean, first time he meets us and he's already pushing his beliefs.
It was probably just a good luck ritual.
Hang on, you've got quite a casual attitude to some religious obsessive coming and taking over our school.
Kim.
Ah, right, but you're probably fine with all this, aren't you? What is it, church every Sunday?
For God's sake, why would I need a church when you spend your entire time judging me? For the record, I don't believe in God. I haven't been to church since my mother's funeral, and I don't plan on joining Jerry for any happy, clappy trips to Lourdes, OK?
All right. God, chill out. You just look a bit churchy, don't you, so?
Well, I'm not. And if you don't mind, I would like your opinion on something that does matter to me.
All right, yeah, fine. Go ahead.
I've been offered a job in Rwanda. Rolling out a new education program. The existing one just can't provide the country's needs.
So you'd be leaving?
Yeah, if I take it. Should I?
Why do you even want to meet up with Lewis? Just keep away from him. Things are going good for you now.
Yeah, but you heard him. He's making a new start. He's off his Asbo and everything.
So he says.
He's changed, I can tell.
Oh, he don't even change his pants. He's a creep.
Just butt out right. Because you don't know him, not like I do. So you don't know nothing about having a boyfriend. The only thing you're interested in is your stupid dinosaurs.
Fine then, let him mess up your life. Don't come running back to me, you stupid cow.
It's funny, isn't it? How death brings people closer together. Well, in some cases, anyway. I think that's what's brought Jack to his senses, you know, got him focused on what's going on around him. Who he can trust and who he can't.
And how tragic is that for you? That he'll only give you the time of day when he's vulnerable.
Jack and I go back a long way, Davina. He's like a DJ. He'll always play a bit of what's in the charts, but by the end of the night, he's back to playing Blondie.
Your music's as dated as your routine, Steph. I'm not going anywhere. And if I have to wait until Brett Aspinall leaves, I will.
Don't count on it, Miss Shackleton. I could take a case out against you myself. You tried to get me sacked.
Well, first off, I'll go and ask Jack who it was that stopped him from sending his letter to the LEA. He can wait to see you fined.
Nothing happened. I will not discuss this with you.
So you're just going to take it out on her, are you? You've got a problem, then sort it out with me.
Don't tempt me.
She's in pieces over you. God knows why. She never cheated on you. We met in a bar before she knew you, before I knew you. Now, I know I'm younger and better looking than you are, but you've got to stop feeling jealous.
Stay out of my way, or I'll have you thrown out.
What for? I mean, what are you actually going to tell people?
Get out.
Done well today, Lewis. Natural salesman, like your uncle.
Cheers, Auntie Jim. When's he getting out?
Who knows? But we're going to do him proud, right? Because I reckon it's time for the next course. Sure you sound with that, Lewis?
Of course he is. He's a 7. MDMA.
Oh, sick.
Now, we start small, yeah? Only to guys you can trust.
There'll be dozens of people in there that'll be wanting this gear.
Right, you do well on this one for us, there's going to be a lot of opportunity coming your way. Proper money, Lewis.
Party time.
You have to take it. I mean, you can't miss out on something like this.
No, I can, if it's more important that I stay here.
Andrew, you can't even begin to compare. I mean, you know, these schools, some of them haven't even got running water. The kids are the primary carers in loads of cases.
Those problems aren't all unique to Rwanda.
No, but you can make a difference to them. How you did to us.
Did I?
What do you want? You want me to give you a gold star? I'm pleased for you. Really am. Gonna get off.
I need to get back to them today. You've been really helpful.
Andrew, come on. I need you outside because we've got the flaming Addams family gearing up for lunchtime.
I'm well on the way, pal. I don't know what to have. None of that.
What lecturer there for you, Mike?
Falling out with your niece. Told her it was nothing to do with her or I wanted to go out with.
So, does that mean we're back on then, yeah?
If you play your cards right. And so long as Haydock don't find out, because if she knew, she'd chuck me out.
Don't worry about Haydock. I'll work the said and charm on her.
You sold your last burger, mate.
Is that right?
And before you start chanting on again, I've got a licence to trade, I'm on public land, supplying the demands of the public. So do one.
Right, listen up. There's a new rule. No one is allowed outside the premises at break or lunchtime. Anyone found doing so will go to the cooler. So get inside, come on.
Hey, you can't do that.
Come inside. I just have.
Can you hear him? Come inside.
Jerry, Roger, how's it going?
This is your catering?
This? No, I don't know where this turned up from. Listen, why don't I see you in the canteen, yeah?
Let's go.
Come on, move it. Get inside now. Come on. Quickly, come on. You know what the great thing about this new academy is? All the fencing and security. Keep the riffraff out.
Jack, I really don't think a ban on leaving their premises is practical. I mean, if they challenge it, we can't send them all to the cooler.
We can, and we will.
Heavy.
Right, that's it. Junk is finally off the menu.
Such innocence in a grown man. More chance of me running the marathon than that lot eating the greens.
Yeah, well, they'll have to eat it sooner or later, won't they? Otherwise they'll starve.
Suppose it's all wholesome steaks and healthy salads in Texas, is it?
Well, Stephanie, where I come from, we have very modest tastes.
Oh, come on, Kim. At least look like you're enjoying it.
Well, maybe I'm not.
Very busy.
Kim, are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Just not in the mood for his Gillian McKeith impression.
Tell me about it. Look. You're allowed to have a bad day.
It's just bloody Andrew, you know. I spent the whole year wishing he was on the other side of the world to me, and now he's gonna be.
Andrew's going to be on the other side of the world?
Yeah, he's got a job abroad, Africa. It's just when we realise that I don't really want him to go, because
Honestly, you two are as bad as me and Tom. The only people who don't know you should be together is the both of you.
No, it's not like that. No, God, no, me and Andrew, no.
Kim, tell him to stay. I'll tell him to stay.
No way. And I mean it. I'm not gonna wreck his dream, and do you know what? He won't stay for me anyway. And I'm overtired, so please just ignore me. Men, you need a sodding health warning on, don't they?
And there's me just agreed to marry one.
Well, yeah, but, you know, Tom's a good one, isn't he?
So's Andrew.
I'm on cooler duty, so I'm gonna go. Thank you. And this little moment here, it never happened, yeah?
I think it's about time I had a little meet and greet with the kids. Huh, Jack?
Good idea, Jerry.
Hello. What's your name, little lady?
Janice.
Pretty name.
Are you the one that's paying for our school? You must be dead rich. Thanks.
What do you want to do when you leave school, Janice?
I want to work in a museum with fossils and that.
Fossils?
And dinosaurs. I think they're amazing. Great, big, huge things. They've all gone now, though. Can you get your head around that?
Hey, Janice, you know they're not really called dinosaurs, don't you? The Lord created them the same day he created us. Only he didn't call them dinosaurs, he called them dragons.
Dragons? I thought they were just in kids' books.
That's so. Well, what about sailors' stories of sea monsters, then? The Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, Jerry, we ought to be getting on.
The only dinosaurs that survived the Lord's great flood were the ones that could swim.
You mean Noah? I didn't think that was real.
I can see you're a very bright young lady, Janice, the kind that likes to make up her own mind about things. I got some books. Maybe you'd like to take a look. Good.
Best off without him. The guy's a flipping caveman. Just threatened to lay me out.
Come here. Don't tell me you've been talking to Jack.
I just don't see why everyone's lives are up in the air because of him.
You have got so much going on to do, Brett.
I was trying to help you. To drop the moral high ground, yeah? Because an hour ago you were asking me to leave the school for you.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you? And now you've just gone to make things impossible for me.
Here you go, Janice. How about you and me have a little talk once you've had a chance to read them?
Who? It's Janice.
All staff to make sure that no pupils leave the premises at break or lunchtime without prior written permission from me. That's to go out straight away.
Jack, can we talk? Look, I heard about what Brett did.
Spare me, please. Jerry! How are you enjoying your day here? I'm sure you'll agree that Waterloo Road is a school bursting with potential.
I'm going to speak direct with the planners and the architect, see if we can't get this new building up and running a little quicker than planned.
Seriously?
You bet.
Well, I mean, you can see what we're trying to do here. I mean, I've always had the children's interests first off. But with the right facilities, the right tools, there's nothing we can't achieve.
Well, now, Jack, that's been a burden to you. It takes more than one man to sail a ship. But now you have me to share that burden with you.
Well, all I can say is thank you.
I think we'll be helping each other.
So, Holden believes that the adult world is full of hypocrisy, what he calls phoniness, whereas the world of childhood is a world of innocence. What are these?
It's about dragons, sir.
And Noah's Ark. Where on earth did you get this stuff, Janice?
Mr. Preston gave him me. He says it's dragons, not dinosaurs, and they never lived 1,000,000 years ago because the world's only 6,000 years old.
But you know all about evolution. We went to the museum. You saw fossils.
Mr. Preston says it's all in the Bible.
With the greatest respect, Janice, the Bible is an allegory. It's symbolic. It's there to help people understand some more complex ideas.
What? Like the Great Flood?
What, the Great Flood of 1953? No.
Noah's flood.
You mean the one that supposedly covered the whole world?
Yeah, and God was punishing people for sinning and that.
What rubbish. Look, I'm going to take these.
No, he wants me to read them. That's what I've got to talk to him about.
Tell him to talk to me.
He'll be out for ages.
Sorry?
Jack. He's with Roger and Jerry. So you could get one of your classroom assistants to do that.
Yeah, well, I don't exactly like being in the same room as you either, Davina. But nor do I like shirking my responsibilities.
Especially when it means you get to hang around Jack's office like a lovesick adolescent.
Well, you'd be the expert on those. Jack!
Steph, you should get your assistant to do that.
Yeah, can we... All this hullabaloo about food. I thought it would be a good idea if we themed it. You know, 1 week French, next week Italian. I just want to inspire the kids, Jack. Let them know that food's a lifestyle. You know, it can be uplifting, it can be sensuous.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'll give it some thought. Thanks, Steph. I best get on.
Poor old Jack. All this worry's taken its toll on you, hasn't it? You seem very preoccupied.
Preoccupied is the last thing I am.
Well, how do you fancy a night on the town with me? Stop back at my place for a nightcap on the way back and then let me jumpstart your batteries.
Not now, Steph.
Flaming hell, Jack, it's only social.
Yeah, well, perhaps I'm not feeling very sociable.
And that's perfectly understandable given what a twitch he's made of you.
No offence, but I've got to get on.
Yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, that's great. See you later, Jack. Oh, poor Jack. But, we'll get in there.
Look, Jack. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I kept what happened between me and Brett a secret. I'm sorry about everything. Can't you just accept that? Well, fine. I'll go and call Steph back, shall I? Tell her she's all yours.
Hold on a second.
What for? What else is there to say?
I want to talk.
No, you don't. What you want is for me to keep on apologising. And do you know what? I'm done with saying I'm sorry. I can't keep doing it. If you really want to talk, then meet me tonight for dinner. Me and you away from here.
Okay.
Really? You will?
Let's try and find a way through this.
But the central concern of Lord of the Flies is the conflict between the two impulses of human beings. That's civilization and savagery. It's the instinct to live life by rules versus the instinct for self-gratification. And I will have silence, Siobhan Geary. Did you hear what I said? Not another cheap out of you. Right. In the book, Ralph represents order and Jack chaos. I want you to get into two groups. One is the Jack group and the other is the Ralph group, and we are going to have a debate. Anybody got any burning issues they want to discuss?
Chip!
If you two don't come down to planet Earth right now, you're heading for the cooler.
Chippy, chippy, chip, chip!
These two pests should be locked in here for the rest of the day. They seem determined to play the class clowns.
All right, thank you, Mr. Budgeon. Connie, what is it? What's she on?
Nothing.
I said, what is she on?
I don't know.
Siobhan, I need to know. Courtney,
I don't know.
Courtney, listen. Calm down. I need you to breathe. Okay? And no, you can. It's just you're having a panic attack, but it's fine. It's okay. You just need to breathe. Breathe with me. In and out. Courtney, breathe! There we go. All right, and again. There. Water in my bag, quickly. Keep on going. All right, there we go.
Miss, we didn't take nothing.
So the racing pulse and the temperature and the panic attack is what? Flu? Take some of that.
I think I feel all right now, miss. Should I go home?
In your dreams.
The world seems out of touch now. I don't get out so much. I don't feel the same in these bones anymore. My heels are all worn down. My loyalties are torn. I'm finding different paths now I never saw before. And it hurts less every day. The past lead me away.
Nothing.
Well, there wouldn't be, would there? Because you've already taken it, haven't you?
No, sir, it's like we said before. We don't do drugs. Maybe someone put something in our drink. Yeah, I mean, that happens all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah. In a bad cop drama. Now tell me the truth.
Actually, I did feel dead funny after that drink Mr. Clarkson gave me.
Don't lie to me!
Mr. Emmett.
We're not lying.
We're not, sir.
These letters are for your parents, informing them of our suspicion that you've taken some form of drug, advising them to see your GPs for medical assessment. Idiots.
Please, sir, we didn't do anything.
We promise, sir.
Out of my sight.
Kim, you were right about Preston. He's a grade A creationist nut.
Kim, you were right. I'm not sure I've ever heard you say that before. What? Intelligent design? Curing homosexuality?
These guys are insane. We can't have the school run under this doctrine.
Well, you're not even going to be here, are you? It's not really your concern anymore, is it?
I'm going to take these and show them to Jack.
Remmer's like a total fascist. I'm gonna bin the letter.
They'll phone and check they got it. Dad's gonna go ballistic. He doesn't even let me drink. He's gonna say this dealer made me take it.
Me and all.
But we can't say who, right? Courtney, you listening to me? We can't say where we get it. That Jed Seddon is a proper psycho. Need a flipping drink now, don't I?
You joking or what?
You know what my dad's like. I need something.
After what happened to me?
It's 'cause you shouldn't have no water with it. Be all right now.
Dinosaurs? Dragons?
It's creationist propaganda. Preston gave them to Janice Bryant. I mean, do you have any idea who we're really dealing with?
No one's going to believe this sort of rubbish, are they?
Hundreds of thousands already do.
Not in this school.
This isn't a small businessman we're dealing with. UCOS is a £1 billion organisation.
Well, then it's a win-win situation for Waterloo Road, isn't it?
For all we know, we could be just the start of some grand plan.
Well, we wouldn't want to miss out on the grand plan, would we?
Well, even if it's about this.
Yeah, well, this is what Ofsted's for, isn't it? To protect against this sort of thing.
Well, according to UCOS, Ofsted is allowing anti-Darwin theories to be taught alongside evolution. And who do you think Preston's going to get in to teach this stuff? One of us? I doubt it.
Well, now you're just sounding paranoid, Andrew.
Don't you get it? Their agenda is to bring in their own people to preach their own gospel. And the government, under the catch-all title of faith school, is allowing these kind of evangelists to flourish.
I thought you liked the academy system. I thought you said it gave poor kids the kind of education you had. I thought you believed in it.
Well, sometimes belief's a dangerous thing, Jack.
Look, we've got the funding, OK? We've got the academy. We've got everything in place to make kids who've had nothing get the best chance in life they can get. Don't ask me to tear that up because some guy wants to thank the Lord.
Fine. Happy reading.
Welcome to the big time, Lewis.
You make keys. We make a lot of things. Cut them up. Make him go a bit further.
Did well today, Lewis. Should have had you with us before.
Chuck that waiting job in now. How much money are you making an hour?
$5.50.
Make that a minute, yeah? I think we should have a little celebration. Because pretty soon, we're going to be running vans to every school in Rochdale.
Come on, I've got to clean in there.
Just a minute.
Kim, I saw Jack. What good it did. He doesn't want to understand what he's getting into.
It's easy that way, isn't it? Anyway, it's not your problem.
It's everyone's problem with her breeding a generation of fundamentalists.
Look, do you have time to grab a drink? Maybe we could work out some strategy on this.
Do you know what? I'm kind of all talked out about the school now.
Sure. I better get on.
Bet Jack loved you, eh? First of all, you're dissing his academy, then you're telling him you're sodding off.
Yeah, didn't get around to that. Didn't want to cloud the issue.
He's going to be gutted, Andrew.
Jack? No, it doesn't need me. Doesn't seem to need anyone.
Bit like you, then, eh? Night.
I remember that Jed Seddon when he was at Waterloo Road. Nasty piece of work he was. His mum was just as bad. He made Lewis look like Harry Potter. But I tell you what, they're taking on the wrong bloke with me.
Jack, I don't want to talk about the Seddons, or the academy, or the salad bar. A couple of weeks ago, you told me you loved me. And I don't think you say that very often. So can we start from there, please?
I want to. I really do.
Well, what's stopping you?
I mean, I don't want that picture of you and him.
I don't want it either.
There's your wine, sir.
I mean, what did you see in him? I mean, I know that you didn't know he was a school kid and that, but...
What does anybody see in someone after 2 bottles of wine? You know where I'm coming from. So can we do this? Can we start again? Because if we can't, will you just tell me? Because this... it really hurts, okay?
Should we get out of here?
Where are we going?
My place. Andrew.
There's your bill, thank you.
What do you mean chiffon gearing? I thought she was fine.
Pulse is weak, look.
Waking to the same sound. This from